We are back. Episode 2 of the Social Podcast.
That's not even our name, Michele.
Oh, the Social Game Podcast. Okay, let me start over.
Or we could keep it.
Okay. We are back. Episode 2 of the Social Game Podcast. I am so glad that Rob was able to listen to our first episode and he did not fire us.
We're
so it looks
still
like
employed.
Yeah. Winners at
You're
war
a robbed queen
all
now.
over again.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. When I won first, people thought I should come second on Survivor. When I came in third on Survivor, people thought I should come second. And now I'm back in it.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Listen, I am an eternal...
That's the experience of being a woman on reality TV, honestly.
I evade silver at all costs, but everybody believes I am a silver medalist. It's a wild circumstance that I'm in. But you know what?
That hurt me.
I know.
Making me sad.
You know, at the end of the day, it all balances out. So
well, I'm so proud of you, and I know the internet is proud of you.
Thank you.
Most of the internet.
I survived.
I'll say.
It's been interesting. I think karma is a bitch, and I will say I got it this season.
Karma is your boyfriend.
I have a plan to make sure.
Wait, you know
that
that line in Taylor Swift?
Everybody back.
There's the line in the song's like, karma is the guy on the screen coming straight home to me. Does that help?
I was
the guy on the screen, Devin. Right?
Okay, that's cute. I didn't know that was the lyrics. I was just like,
I thought you were a big Taylor Swift fan.
I didn't keep my side of the street clean. That's how I felt, you know? My side of the street is dirty and messy, and that's just a fact.
I know I already have a really raspy voice, but I'm now rocking full lost voice. Thank God for these ASMR mics. I just spent the weekend with a few of my castmates and one very notable guest in Miami. And then we went to Orlando to Epcot because, you know, obviously the theme of this podcast is it's not alcohol, but it's alcohol adjacent.
Yeah.
And have you ever heard of the drink around the world, Michele? Have you partaken in it yet?
Bitch, I'm the one who created it.
Oh, really?
I was just drinking around the world, and they were like, "Listen, if Michele
you were just drinking around
it,
the actual world."
I drank around the world, and they were like, "Well, let's just like create a whole concept around Michele's lifestyle." And then they created Epcot.
You are to credit for Epcot.
And I am to credit for Epcot. Trademarked Michele.
Have you actually done it though?
I actually have done it.
How did that go? Did you drink and because listen, you know, some of us aren't. I can't handle 11 drinks.
What?
Can you?
No.
So that's it's 11 countries.
I don't remember Canada, but does Canada even count?
Who cares about Canada?
Canada's where you started in Mexico, and
we
Canada.
all petered out by Canada.
By the time you get to Canada, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We were ready to go.
Yeah.
We don't need an Ottawa apple.
No. I love drinking around the world. Actually, literally. And
so do you so I went and it was like, me, Dee, Caleb. You don't know any of these people except for maybe one. Me, Dee, Caleb, Brandon Donlin, who's sitting across from me right now as well. Julie, Allie, Mama J, and Emily Flippin, who we kind of turned it into her bachelorette party. She didn't want it to be, but we bought her embarrassing Mickey Mouse ears. We wore them all day. And we're like a group of people that if you look at us, it's a little confusing if you don't have the context. It's like, why are these 6 people hanging out? We show our IDs. They're all from different states in Canada. So waiters will be like,
oh, there's Canadian?
There's a Canadian.
Shit, I just shit on Canada.
You know what? Caleb could use a few notches down, so that's absolutely fine.
Sorry, Caleb.
He's the only one who actually drank in Canada out of his patriotism.
That's adorable.
Yeah, adorable. Something like that. But we'll be all out and a waiter will be like, how the hell do you know each other? Like, what is the vibe of this group?
And do you tell them? Because when people ask me
tough.
things like that, I'm like, maybe you know me from high school. Are you in the travel industry?
They're like, we get some business groups here. We get like friend groups. And they were like, one waiter was pretty, like, he had a pretty good eye. He was like, you guys are too like weirdly close to be business partners. But then it's like, why is there like, Julie is like a little older than us. It's like, why is she? It's like mom and her degenerate children. Like the vibe was off. I think Emily actually was just like, we were on a TV show and we like to like just torture the waiter or anybody and be like, well, what do you think we did? So we made him guess what show we were on.
Wow, that is cruel.
And then we always make them guess who won. We're like, the winner is sitting here. Who do you think won? And this round, the waiter said that I looked like a boss bitch and gave me the
They probably knew you went to Yale.
Oh my God. I am gonna, no more Yale jokes.
They probably knew. Did you preface it with that you went to Yale?
You know what? Was I wearing the Yale shirt that day? I literally did wear a Yale shirt.
I know, and you sent me the photo. And let me tell you, if he thought you won, it's because you wore the Yale shirt. Let's be honest.
Because there is like emotions and like intensity that comes if you've played the game together or whatever. And so I have friends like Dee and like Emily who kind of, they were in the same space as me. They went through the same experience, but kind of in a parallel. And so when I talk to them, it's like they can give me like knowledgeable but still unbiased advice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that the further that I get away from Survivor, I mean, my first season, not to date myself, but it was about 10 years ago. So like, I think my cast, I know. My cast was close and had division. Shut the absolute fuck up, okay?
She's 2 years. I think you're 3 years older than me.
You know what? I'm more seasoned, okay, bitch.
No one is arguing.
And all of these wrinkles. I have a wrinkle for each season.
You have not a wrinkle.
Yeah, well, it's called Botox. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I will say that I think that Kumbaya does come from that first experience. Like that
makes sense.
It's your first time ever going through it, and time sort of sweeps everybody up at some point, and some people from your season go on and do other shows, and then they have that experience with their next cast, and life kind of comes in. Right now, you're doing all the events, you're part of it, you're in the community, but the more time and space you have from it, the more other life things take the forefront, and it kind of takes a back seat. It's fun for it to be the part of your life that it is. I feel
like you'll find like who sticks. Right?
Yes,
like who are you like calling when something goes down that's not related to Survivor?
Exactly. And it's fun to be part of it. It is fun to be in it, and you're never going to meet people like the reality TV people, and we're going to give you a showcase of that on this podcast, but you're never going to like, it does feel like everything's so intense. The adrenaline's up. You're having this wild like experience that's just like, what the fuck?
It's like bizarre and also like unrelatable in many ways. So if you find that other person, you need that. I needed.
But soon you will realize that it is not all kumbaya. The more shows that you do, and this is for people who might be coming on the podcast. What? Don't trust everybody and think it's gonna be kumbaya. Listen,
I know we're like the highest,
and every show is different. Like Survivor, people are forgiving. And other shows, people are not. And I could not be more grateful to have this person on as our first guest on the Social Game Podcast. Thank you, Kellie, for having a connection with this person I could be in the same room and take up my time and drink wine with her. So,
let's welcome Dee Valladares here. Come on, scoot. I'm going to scooch over. This is great.
We have our wine.
Space. You got to get your headphones on.
Oh, yes. Yeah. We have our wine. We're wearing our sweats. This is
like our fifth glass of wine. Fourth.
It's a few.
We don't count because if you never let the glass,
you never let the glass.
If
Michele just keeps filling it up
empty, then it doesn't count. Is how I feel.
Oh my god! All right, I can hear you guys.
Look at how cute this trio is.
This is the best. This is what I like to be sandwiched between two Survivor winners, and that's the only thing they have in common. I knew they would get along. I feel like we were just talking about like our reality TV friendship experience. Like, I think you will have an interesting perspective on this. I feel like any winner might have an interesting perspective on this because it's like, for me, when we got closer after the game, which it was like healing for me to have another woman who I respected, sort of like, and we had these parallel experiences where we weren't working together, but we were in the same space. And for you to be able to sort of give me that slightly zoomed out, but still clued in advice and like, and just like support, you know what I mean? But it's like weird coming from the winner a bit. I don't know, I would think a little bit.
It's a little challenging because coming from winning a show where everyone wants to win, it comes with a lot of like guilt too. And I'm sure you've felt that, Michele. So I think when it comes to like giving advice and stuff, it's tough because you kind of have to like step back and put your feelings aside, right? And then
here's how I feel about it. I understand the guilt thing. I really do. I came on my season. It was the most controversial win of all time. And so in that, I felt guilt that I stripped somebody who everybody thought was the person who was supposed to win of that title. And I felt like I had to defend myself. I felt like anybody who voted for me, like I was like, oh my God, I need to like make them feel like now they watch the season, they're going to regret that. And there's all these like layers of you took the game out of somebody, like you took the win out of somebody else's hands, and are they proud of me? Did I do it the way that they want? There's so much going on there. And so listen, all I have to say is like, I would say don't feel guilt. I think everybody has done, it's not at the hands of you. Everybody plays a game to win.
And we voted for you.
I know.
Yeah, and you should be.
And we are all so proud of who we voted for. And like that made my experience so much better. If I couldn't win, I'm glad it was somebody who I not only just respected, love, but also was like a badass woman. That was like, if it can't be me, I would want it to be.
And that should be your takeaway.
I've always felt like these reality TV friendships, but especially like on your actual season, it's like you have this immediacy of intimacy that is like so bizarre. Like the only thing I can ever compare it to is like when I worked during COVID as a nurse, like the people who I was with there, like even if they might not have been the person I would have chose to be friends with, it's like we went through something so unique, bizarre, and whatever. Like no one is ever gonna get this.
Yeah.
And you've already seen each other like at our very worst in many cases, both on Survivor and this situation I'm talking about. And so it's like, even if I haven't really talked to some of the people on my cast in a long time, it's like they've seen me cry, they've seen me uncomfortable in many situations. So it's very difficult for me to like, understand where it's gonna move from here, but I'm doing my best.
Okay.
Sorry, Gabby.
Let's head back.
We do have a game that is going to test your guys' friendship.
Yes. Oh man.
So this is a heads up game. It's essentially a mix of charades and we're going to use vocal cues. So basically you're going to read the slip and then you're going to try to describe it. So Kellie's going to describe it to you. You're going to describe it to Kellie without saying who or what it is. So this is all reality TV words or people, and they're placed in this summit beanie. You're going to pick it out and then you're going to describe it. I feel like you should start because if she doesn't know the rules, you describe it to her.
Yeah, I get it. But you can start though.
Okay.
And if you don't know, just
I think
toss
we need to
it
like
to the
we need to
side.
like lock in here. Okay. So
All
look
right.
at me.
Lock
I'm a little
in,
nervous.
Look at each other. Don't be nervous.
Okay.
Literally, we have like one person.
You have one more
There's like one
high-stakes
person
thing.
listening to this podcast. I don't think you have anything to be nervous about, sweetie. It is how
So
many.
I'm going to pick one of these.
How many I can get in 60 seconds?
And I'm going to
60
describe it to you without saying
what or who it is.
And I'm going to be over here
I'm
drinking.
kind of nervous.
Don't be nervous.
You're not more nervous than me.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be drinking.
Ready?
Ready, set, go.
Okay. It's a Pilates studio that Michele just told us she
Solid
likes to
core?
go to. Yes. Where did we compete in Survivor? What country?
Fiji.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Who is the hottest man on the challenge? Just kidding. Michele. This is who Michele is currently dating.
Devin.
Yes.
Okay. All right, okay, these are not that
You
bad.
did great. That was great.
Okay, this guy is on the Traders and he was really sweaty.
Tom Sandoval.
The first thing I
believe you
noticed.
got that.
I'm so proud. What network is the challenge on?
MTV.
Yep. The best season of Survivor.
45.
No, Parvati lost. Sandra won.
Fuck.
Oh my God. I
Give more context. Break it down.
know.
Break
No,
it
like,
down.
I should
It's
know
like
this,
blank
but-
versus blank. They brought back people. There's a red tribe and a
Heroes
blue
versus
tribe.
villains?
That's
Okay.
right. That's right.
That's it. Time. Time.
Oh.
We did really
I
good.
thought you crushed
Oh, they weren't that hard. All right, my
I
turn,
thought you
right?
crushed that.
Oh, I'm nervous. If I do worse.
Are you playing the next game?
Not
with me?
Yeah, I'll play one. I'll play one.
Play
with
your
you.
round, play your
I'll
round,
play
play
one with you. Let's see.
Wait, right now?
No, you go with her.
Okay,
and
okay,
then-
the next. Okay,
This is
okay.
a friendship one. Then,
All right, all right.
then me and you will go.
Okay, okay. All right, are you ready?
We're building this. We're building
the
the bike
timing?
while we're riding it. We're like, are we gonna do it? Yeah, let's fucking do it.
By the way, we just met.
Yeah, I know.
This is literally the
No.
first. They have literally just met here on this very couch.
I feel like I have known you for a long
I
time.
mean, we are pretty close.
wonder why.
We are really
in
close.
one way or another.
We're sisters. We're
Yeah,
sisters
we're
in some ways.
sisters. I love it. Are you ready?
Okay, anyway.
You got your headphones in?
I'm
All right.
ready. I can't.
Oh my God. She won second place Winners at War.
Natalie Anderson?
Yes.
Good job.
You got blank on Survivor.
I got blindsided.
Yes.
Thanks.
The show where everyone goes on and you're moving your body.
What?
With like
The challenge?
celebrities.
Moving your body. Oh,
I just
Dancing
can't
with
say,
the Stars?
Yes, I can't say the word.
Moving your body with
Oh, come on.
celebrities?
My favorite artist.
Bad
Puerto
Bunny.
Rico. Let's freaking go.
You don't need to tell me Puerto Rico.
All right. Okay, let's go. Challenge. He's like a multiple time champ. He has beef with like a lot of people.
Johnny Bananas.
Yeah, I love it. I couldn't say bananas. But... All right. Okay, how much money did I win?
$1 million.
Okay. All right,
okay.
these are okay.
pretty
Okay.
good.
I thought they were gonna be harder.
We did well.
Let's go.
If only we teamed up.
Of friendship. Okay, let's do this. All right, so it's
So
me
you
and
two
Dave.
now? This is great.
Now us two.
Yeah, I'm
I was
nervous.
gonna grab my wine.
Okay, now I get what you were saying when you said you were nervous. I suddenly feel nervous. I'm never nervous.
I think I'm loosening up now, but I was a little bit nervous at first.
So
If you have to, drink a few glasses of wine, win a game. Here we
Well,
go.
I drank the wine.
I gotta win a game.
Okay. All right.
You
ready?
drank it already? Okay.
Set. Go. Okay. Okay. This is a show where people go into pods and then they date people.
Love is Blind.
Yes. My hands are shaking. Like, legitimately, it's hard to... Okay, this is like the villain of all villains on Survivor. He
Russell
lost to
Hantz?
Natalie. Yes. He like randomly called me the other day, which that's a whole other story.
We have 60 seconds.
Okay. It's an animal, but it's also a game show. It came out around the same time as Survivor. It's like the animal like digs in the ground. It's like if there's a spy, I think, involved.
I don't know a lot of reality TV, not gonna lie.
It's on Netflix.
Next.
It was the mole. It was the mole.
Oh, the mole. Okay.
Did you know that one?
I did. I watched the first season, but
I
I
don't remember.
wasn't gonna get it.
Okay. Do you watch Traitors?
Yes.
This person's on Traitors. It's a brother of somebody famous.
Something Dylan.
Yes.
Fuck,
yes.
what's Zac Efron and
Yes.
Dylan?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
you
Zac
got it.
Efron.
You're right. Be confident.
They have the same last name. Okay. There's one in Salt Lake City. There's one in New York. It's on Bravo. It's a bunch of people, women who like stay at home. drink wine.
Housewives.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
It's cool.
Done? Okay.
We are
Okay, that
some
was good.
connoisseurs
You did so
over
good.
here.
I feel like you were probably the best describer.
Her?
Yeah.
I also got more time. Damn, what that face?
You think I didn't do well describing?
I don't know.
Oh, I forgot you played.
I never-
It was just
She goes, I forgot you
two
played.
back to back.
This is me. Okay. All right. I will leave the
And
podcast.
so now
Just kidding.
I'm
I just
losing
want you to
both of my
know-
good friends.
I want you to know that Kelly's actually been voted off of the Social Game
No, I'm
podcast.
shocked.
Me and Dee are now the co-hosts.
I can never. Always blindsided. Never the blindsidey.
Just kidding.
What the hell, guys? All
Okay,
right.
well, who knows who won? We weren't taking count. I know that there should probably be like a ticker somewhere. We should probably know who won that, but we were just flinging the pieces.
You know
of paper
what?
everywhere.
We'll
was
let
a lot
our
of fun.
listeners count for us. And
Yeah.
then we'll
Oh my
learn in the
God.
coming days. You want to do it? Okay. I wanted to listen. I did not win Survivor. Okay. But I feel very passionately about women who win Survivor. And I'm very proud of both of you. Okay. And I don't know if this is too much, a few glasses of wine in. But I
Nothing
wanted
is too much.
something that I'm going to turn it a little serious. Is that okay?
It's okay.
Okay. Even before I went to play, I got advice from somebody, Parvati, who is like, if you go very far and you do well and you're a woman, it can be very difficult. And it's better to like kind of like die a martyr in terms of post-game navigation than win in that way. Because like women have a very difficult time kind of like being respected for everything that they do when they win Survivor. And I do find the two of you very interesting in terms of, Michele, I feel like, you can correct me if I'm wrong. People will say you played this super social game and everyone liked you, blah, 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 but maybe you weren't the most strategic person at the end of that season. And then for you, you're like this super cutthroat, ruthless player who maybe didn't do enough of like pandering that some people expect from women, right? To be, and so when I think about it, I'm like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, if you win Survivor. Because if you kind of like balanced each other out, like if you guys did the thing that you didn't do and the thing that you didn't do, you guys both did it, I think people would still complain.
Yeah,
I'm just curious what you guys think about like what that, you know what I mean? This is a heavier topic, but it's just like,
That's a great observation.
I mean, yes. For me, going in, I also was on a season that was called Beauty, Brain, Brawn. And and thrust on a beauty season. It's like I already am being perceived. First off, I'm 24 years old. I'm on Beauty Tribe. Nobody has any. I'm a bartender. Like nobody has any respect for like my presence. I'm on with people from that are professional athletes and people who have created names for themselves. People who went to whatever. You know what I mean? Like these people are the best of the best in their fields and. And then there's little old me. I always felt a sense of imposter syndrome in general being on the show at the time. Now we see a shift, I think, because of you and because of we've seen a influx of young women winners. But at the time that I had come in, like me and Sophie were the only young female winners. Like there was
really
breaking that barrier was extremely difficult. We saw a huge trend in men.
Yeah, like the whole 30s is all men.
Exactly.
Besides you.
Exactly.
Wait, actually, is that literal? That's literal.
I don't know exactly the stats, but I will say that for
Sarah.
Me, Sarah. It's like I really believe that if you want this lifestyle, like it's not going to be the end of it. If reality TV is your goal, there's always another reality TV show you can go on. If being on Survivor is your goal, you've already done it and you should be at peace with it. I do believe that there's so many opportunities in reality TV right now. If that's like your goal is to get famous and be on reality TV, like I don't think we'll be lacking that opportunity.
And I also think that you shouldn't live, again, this is coming from a place of privilege too. Like you shouldn't also live your life expecting that call from this show or that show. It's like, go live your life, get better. The call will come.
Yeah.
For
That's
whether
what
it's
casting
Survivor
will say.
or...
They'll be like, the people who live their life and do their thing are the ones who come back and not only go back, but are successful.
I mean,
that's what I've heard.
We're trying to get that second crown. I'm trying to have that Survivor crown. I'm trying to have that challenge crown next to it. And then like next to that,
next season,
like
you
the
got
Traitors crown. Like I'm just trying to like
RHAP best podcast crown.
Yeah. Best I'm trying to stack up the crowns.
You should see me in the... We're not going to play Fuck, Marry, Kill. We would never do that. Instead, we are going to play...
It's us, huh?
It's us.
I love it.
It's us.
I mean, who inspired this?
It's us.
Who came up with this?
We're gonna change it to Showmance, Alliance, or Blindside.
Okay,
so
it's
Showmance,
the PG version of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
not just PG, but also reality TV themed.
Okay,
right? We're
so Showmance. So Alliance is Mary.
Alliance
obviously.
is Mary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So I'm
Showmance is fuck. Alliance is Mary. And Blindside is kill.
Alliance, Blindside. Okay.
Yeah. Are we all on the same page?
This is going to be so fun.
Listen, if you guys say fuck, marry, or kill, whatever.
Okay.
Are you done with your wine?
I know.
No.
All right. Why don't we have one more sip?
Okay.
Have a sip.
You're
of yours.
done?
Well, guys, I drink faster than you. I'm thirsty.
She just takes it right from me like the winner she is. Go. 3 shows.
Got it.
Survivor.
Got it.
The Challenge. Or Love Island.
This is obvious for me.
Yeah. Same for me.
Okay. Let's hear
Okay,
it.
so you marry Survivor.
Yep.
You fuck the Challenge.
100%.
And you kill Love Island.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I mean,
Exactly
would you never?
what I was
You would
gonna
never
say.
Challenge
consider
is
Love
MTV.
Island?
No.
It's supposed to be a little trashy. You gotta
Right.
bang it.
Yeah.
And Love Island.
Mary Survivor, they're the best at what
Marry
they do.
Survivor. Survivor is like, the old married couple on the couch.
You got to marry your first love.
Yeah.
You want their advice.
Yeah, exactly. Kill coconut.
Fuck yeah. I would also kill coconut.
Marry
Yeah.
rice and fuck mango. Papaya.
I got the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I did like the papaya.
rice
The
is-
I wish I
papaya
had a
really
different
brought
answer,
me
but
back
it's the
to
same.
life.
Rice is your old reliable. Mango is the fun.
Good white rices.
We don't get rice until like way late.
Yeah.
We didn't get rice at all my first season.
Okay, sorry.
Honey, 39 days no rice.
I hit a fucking button
I
over
mean,
here.
Shall we
don't
walk
even-
away?
Back in my day.
Chill one for you all.
I don't want chill.
Okay, let's kick it up a notch then.
up.
We
Yeah, we
both
already
watched
did
The
2 chill
Traitors.
Yes.
You watched the new episode of The Traitors? All right. So you're familiar with the Cage Boys. Mm-hmm. That would be
God.
Boston Rob, Wes, and Derek.
Oh my God.
Well, I've played with 2 out of the 3, so I have to
you
blindside.
have.
I have to blindside Derek, and I do think that's the right thing to do, anyways, because he's a big gamer, and like
Yeah. Strategically sound.
they're all strategically sound. Let's be honest, but I would.
I feel like Wes will have some feelings
God,
on
that
this.
is tough. What do you
Never
want me to
heard
go?
silence
Yeah, you
quite
go.
this
I can
loud.
go because I don't know any of them.
Yeah, you go.
So I will kill Derek.
Because he came from Mike
Sorry.
Bloom.
We're blindsiding him. We're not killing him.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it based
and
on
who are you fucking?
appearance.
And who are you fucking?
Wait.
It could be.
I don't know a lot
for
of history.
interpretation.
From oh shit. Should I have not said that?
Totally fine.
Okay, so kill Derek. I'd marry Boston Rob.
Yeah.
And then I'd fuck Wes.
Yeah.
Dylan Efron, Pilot Pete, or beloved Fergalicious Bergie. Fergalicious.
Wow.
This one,
I
oof.
feel
That man did hard.
I can kill Bergie just off
I
the
was
bat.
gonna do the same thing.
He seems sweet.
I'm gonna marry
but-
Bergie.
Really?
Oh, he would be a good marry.
He's in PT school. I feel like
He seems like he'd be a great
He's
husband.
in
then-
physical therapy school. We have the healthcare thing. in
I don't know
common.
much about him, but
Me either.
I feel
He says a sweetie pie.
There would-
I want to
Yes.
marry Pilot
Okay,
P because
yeah.
I want him to fly me everywhere.
Oh, I
This
like
is
that.
my
He'd
life.
like a
Take
Okay.
me everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 I like that. And
I don't
so
know,
what are you
Pilot Pete
doing?
really came for
So what are you
Parv.
doing? Are you killing?
I mean,
who are you
I'm killing Fergie.
Yeah.
And then who was the Fergie?
She's gonna kill Fergie. Black Eyed Peas don't come for us.
London Bridge going down.
Fergie. Oh man,
Fergie, and you're gonna
I am like the
fuck
least
the Efron.
history. Yeah.
What, you're gonna fuck Efron?
I mean, yeah.
There's a lot of thirsty, traps of him going around the
I
internet.
don't
Yeah,
mind
that's
that.
why I saw
I don't
Shirley's
mind
pick.
that.
Okay.
I feel like I'll marry into the Efron family. Just
That's smart.
Just
Wait,
to
that's so
keep
smart.
it-
I didn't even think about
You
that.
know what?
Damn, girl.
And that's why I won Survivor. Learn about it.
Rob Sesternino, Mike Bloom,
Oh my god.
and
you're gonna
Dalton
watch
Ross.
This was
can't.
whose idea was this?
I
This was
can't.
my idea. This
I
was my
can't.
idea.
I can't. How can I? Literally, Boston. I am stuttering.
Mike.
Oh my god, it's
Okay,
Mike Bloom,
I'm
Rob
sorry.
Sesternino, and Dalton Ross.
The thing is that Rob keeps the lights on. He's paying the bills right
this,
now.
Yeah,
we
this is
gotta
a little
marry
close
Rob.
to home.
I mean,
yeah.
Anyway, D, what is your answer?
I think I would kill Dalton. Sorry, Dalton. I'd marry Rob,
yeah, we got.
and I can't say it. I'm sorry.
You would, work with Mike Bloom. Alliance.
Yeah, I'd work with Mike Bloom.
Who wouldn't work with Mike Bloom? He's just an everyman. All right, wow, great job, guys. Really proud of you all here.
For some reason.
So now
I could
we've covered some reality TV journalists. We're going to go to reality TV hosts.
Okay.
Jeff Probst, TJ Lavin, the host of The Challenge, or the host of Deal or No Deal Island, Joe
Oh.
Manganiello, which Brandon, if you need a picture, let us know. Do you know who that is?
Yes. Oh, he's really hot.
He is hot to trot. Oh,
Wait,
got a
he's the
woman.
one that was married to Sofia Vergara.
He is.
Oh my.
No longer. Okay.
Oh, that's
Michele.
interesting.
if he has a type.
Ooh, that's interesting. No longer.
You want to fight for him?
No, I have a boyfriend. He is in the other room.
Yeah. Just kidding.
This is all theoretical.
He's in the other room.
Oh, he's listening.
But
My girl's
like
in
we can
Oh my
the
god.
next
okay,
room.
so here
Crazy.
Times.
okay, I have to, oh god. Okay,
This is tough. This is tough. Let me think about
Brandon
it.
is dying.
Yeah, I know.
It's
wish
because
you
I
guys
just
could
sang
see him.
I just sang "Lips of an Angel" by Hinder.
Okay, this
Okay.
is tough.
I'll go first.
Okay, yeah, you go first.
He's
please.
decisive.
Help me.
I'll marry Jeff. He's been in the game for a long time.
think I
He's so
got it,
sweet.
too. Yeah.
I'm sure he's a great husband.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know TJ Lavin. Like I just started watching Challenge, so I
great.
kill him.
It's great.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
I know. I don't know anything about him.
TJ.
But have you seen this Sofia Vergara's
I know.
ex-husband?
He's so good looking. He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. So I think I would fuck him. I love you guys.
We are honored, truly. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Rob, remember, please keep the lights on.
Lights on.
We adore
We married you.
And good night, everybody.
That was it.
Mwah.